Welcome to our channel, where history comes alive with the stories of those who shaped it. In today's episode, we delve into the life of an extraordinary woman, a figure of resilience, and an emblem of freedom in South Asian history, Fatima Jinnah, affectionately known as the Mother of the Nation or Madar-e-Millat in Pakistan. Born in Karachi in 1893, Fatima was not just the sister of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founding father of Pakistan. She was a pioneer in her own right, a dental practitioner turned political leader who played a critical role in the Pakistan movement. Her journey from the confines of a dental clinic to the forefront of a national independence movement is not just inspiring but is a testament to her unwavering commitment to her brother's vision and to the new nation. Today we'll explore her early life, her foray into politics, her significant contributions to Pakistan's creation, and her lasting legacy that continues to inspire millions. Join us as we uncover the life of Fatima Jinnah, tracing her steps from a dedicated sister and professional to a tenacious political figure in the tumultuous times leading to the birth of a nation. So stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our historical journeys. Let's dive into the story of Fatima Jinnah, a woman whose legacy shines as a beacon of courage, determination, and hope. Fatima Jinnah's journey began on July 31, 1893 in Karachi, then part of British India. She was born into a large, respected Gujarati family. Her father, Jinnah Fapunja, was a prosperous merchant. As the youngest of 7 siblings, Fatima shared a special bond with her brother Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who would later become the founding father of Pakistan. This bond played a pivotal role throughout her life and significantly influenced her career and political endeavors. Fatima's early education took place in the vibrant, multicultural setting of Karachi. She attended the Bandra Convent, one of the few educational institutions offering quality education to girls at the time. Despite societal norms that generally restricted women's roles to domestic spheres, Fatima's family supported her pursuit of education, fostering an environment of learning and an intellectual growth. This period was crucial in shaping her character, imbuing her with a sense of determination and a desire for independence. After completing her primary education, Fatima expressed a desire to pursue a career in medicine, an ambition that was unconventional for women in her time. However, her brother Muhammad Ali Jinnah supported her aspirations wholeheartedly. Acknowledging her interest and recognizing the need for medical professionals, she was encouraged to study dentistry. In the early 1910s, Fatima moved to Calcutta, now Kolkata, to attend the Dr. R. Ahmed Dental College, one of the most reputed dental institutions in India. Her time in Calcutta was a period of rigorous academic challenge and personal growth. Despite facing the hurdles of living away from home and navigating a male-dominated profession, Fatima's resolve only strengthened. She emerged as one of the first female dentists in India, a remarkable achievement that underscored her resilience and pioneering spirit. After completing her education, Fatima returned to Bombay, now Mumbai, where she opened her dental clinic. Her practice was not just a professional endeavor but also a statement of her independence and a challenge to the traditional confines imposed on women. Her career in dentistry was marked by compassion and dedication, as she often provided free treatment to those who could not afford it. During this time, her bond with her brother deepened further as she became an integral part of his life, offering him support and counsel. Though her career was thriving, Fatima was gradually drawn into the political sphere, influenced by the nationalistic fervor sweeping across India and her brother's increasing involvement in the struggle for Indian independence. Fatima Jinnah's early life and education laid the foundation for her future role as a political leader and advocate for women's rights. Her journey from a convent school in Karachi to becoming one of India's first female dentists exemplifies her exceptional resolve and pioneering spirit, traits that would later define her contributions to the creation and development of Pakistan. Fatima Jinnah's professional journey began in an era when few women dared to venture into the professional world, let alone in the field of dentistry. Born into a prestigious family in Karachi, she was not content with merely fulfilling the traditional roles expected of women at the time. Fatima was determined to carve out her own identity and pursue a career that was both unconventional and challenging. After completing her early education, Fatima moved beyond the confines of conventional female education by enrolling in the Dr. R. Ahmed Dental College in Calcutta. This decision marked the beginning of a groundbreaking journey. She excelled in her studies, demonstrating not only her intelligence but also her dedication and resilience in the face of societal norms that often discouraged women from pursuing higher education, especially in scientific fields. Upon completing her dental education, Fatima returned to Bombay, where she opened her own dental clinic. This move was unprecedented for a woman of her background and time, making her one of the first female dentists in India. Her clinic was not just a place of employment, but a symbol of female empowerment and a beacon of inspiration for other women. Fatima's professional practice flourished, and she quickly gained a reputation for her skill, dedication, and compassion. However, Fatima's professional career took a backseat as political upheavals in India intensified. Her brother, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, was becoming an increasingly central figure in the struggle for Muslim rights and, eventually, the demand for a separate Muslim state. Fatima, who had always been close to her brother, felt a strong duty to support his political endeavors. Recognizing the importance of the cause and the need for her support, she made the significant decision to close her dental clinic and dedicate herself fully to the political movement. This shift from a successful dental practitioner to a political aide did not diminish her professional stature. Instead, it expanded her influence and presence in the public sphere. Fatima worked alongside her brother, playing a crucial role in the Pakistan movement. She became an advocate for women's rights, encouraging women to participate in politics and public affairs, and became a symbol of strength and perseverance for many. Fatima Jinnah's transition from a professional career to a political life reflects her multifaceted personality and her commitment to both individual achievement and collective welfare. Her journey from the dental clinic to the political arena exemplifies her versatility, courage, and unwavering commitment to her principles and to her nation. Fatima Jinnah's foray into the political landscape of India and later Pakistan was a transformative journey, marked by her unwavering commitment to her brother's vision and the empowerment of the Muslim community. Her political involvement was not a sudden shift but a gradual transition, fueled by her deep-seated belief in the cause of Muslim nationalism and the creation of Pakistan. Initially, Fatima's political activities were indirect, largely overshadowed by her professional career as a dentist. However, as the political environment in India intensified with growing demands for independence and separate rights for Muslims, her role began to change. The pivotal moment came when she decided to close her dental practice to fully support her brother, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the leader of the All India Muslim League and the driving force behind the demand for Pakistan. Fatima became an integral part of the Pakistan movement, serving not just as a confidante to her brother but also as a key figure in her own right. She accompanied Jinnah to numerous public events and political meetings, where she observed and learned the intricacies of political leadership and advocacy. Her presence at these events was not merely symbolic. She engaged with the public, particularly with women, encouraging them to participate in the political process and fight for their rights and for the creation of Pakistan. Her political involvement deepened as she took on more public roles. Fatima was instrumental in forming the Women's Relief Committee, which later evolved into the All India Muslim Women's Conference. Under her leadership, the conference became a platform for mobilizing women, raising their political consciousness, and integrating them into the national movement. She advocated for women's education, voting rights, and participation in political life, breaking societal barriers and setting a new precedent for female involvement in politics. The creation of Pakistan in 1947 marked a new chapter in Fatima's political life. After the death of her brother in 1948, she continued her political activism, albeit in a more subdued manner. She remained a symbol of integrity and resistance against political oppression and corruption. Her political re-emergence in the 1960s, particularly during the presidential election against Ayub Khan, showcased her resilience and dedication to democratic principles. Although she did not win the election, her campaign highlighted issues of civil liberties, democratic rights, and the importance of social justice, leaving a lasting impact on Pakistani politics. Fatima Jinnah's political involvement was characterized by her strong moral conviction, dedication to her brother's legacy, and an unyielding commitment to the welfare of the Pakistani people. Her journey from a supportive sister to a leading political figure is a testament to her strength, foresight, and the critical role she played in shaping the narrative of Pakistan's early political history. Fatima Jinnah's role in Pakistan's independence was pivotal, embodying the spirit of determination and resilience that characterized the Pakistan movement. While her brother, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, is universally acknowledged as the architect of Pakistan, Fatima's contributions, often referred to as the mother of the nation, were equally significant, though in a different, sometimes more subtle manner. From the onset, Fatima was deeply involved in the socio-political activities that laid the groundwork for Pakistan's independence. Her engagement was not limited to being merely a supportive figure to her brother, rather, she actively participated in the political processes, leveraging her influence to mobilize support and forge a collective identity among Muslim women. Fatima's role became more pronounced as the movement for Pakistan's independence gained momentum. She was instrumental in bringing women into the political arena, an unprecedented move that broadened the base of the independence movement and infused it with a new dynamism. Fatima organized rallies, delivered public speeches, and led processions that showcased the unified demand for a separate Muslim homeland. Her efforts were crucial in making the struggle for independence an inclusive movement, ensuring that women's voices were heard and their rights considered in the new nation's framework. Her public appearances alongside her brother at major political events underscored the united front that the Jinnah siblings presented. Fatima's articulate speeches and her ability to connect with the masses added a significant dimension to the Muslim League's efforts to galvanize support. Her dignity, combined with a relentless spirit, helped in countering propaganda against the Muslim League and in reinforcing the vision of Pakistan as a sovereign, democratic, and just society. During critical moments of the independence struggle, Fatima provided unwavering support to Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Her counsel was invaluable, especially considering the immense pressures and health issues Jinnah faced in the years leading up to independence. Fatima's role extended beyond the political domain. She was also a personal source of strength and comfort to her brother during his relentless fight for Pakistan. In the wake of independence in 1947, Fatima's contributions continued as she took on the task of embodying the values and aspirations of the newly formed nation. She focused on social welfare, women's rights, and education, setting examples for future generations. Her presence in Pakistan's formative years served as a beacon of hope and a model of dignified leadership. Fatima Jinnah's role in Pakistan's independence is a testament to her profound commitment to her brother's vision and her unwavering dedication to the cause of Pakistan. Her contributions extended beyond the traditional confines and expectations placed upon women of her time, making her an indispensable figure in the annals of Pakistan's history. Her legacy is intertwined with the very essence of Pakistan's struggle for independence, serving as a source of inspiration for both women and men in the nation's ongoing journey towards progress and empowerment. Fatima Jinnah's later years and political career were marked by a blend of steadfast dedication and evolving roles within Pakistan's socio-political landscape. After the death of her brother, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, in 1948, Fatima, often revered as the mother of the nation, found herself navigating the complex waters of a newly independent country while grappling with the loss of her closest ally and confidant. In the immediate years following Pakistan's independence, Fatima chose to maintain a relatively low profile, focusing on her personal life and mourning the loss of her brother. However, her deep connection to the country's foundation and her status as a symbol of the struggle for Pakistan meant that she remained an influential figure in the public eye, even when she was not actively participating in politics. The tranquility of her retreat was short-lived as Pakistan began to face significant challenges, including political instability, governance issues, and a growing disconnect between the government's actions and the public's expectations. By the early 1960s, the political environment in Pakistan had shifted significantly, leading to growing dissatisfaction among various segments of society, including Fatima Jinnah herself. Fatima's re-entry into active politics was spurred by her concern over the direction in which the country was headed. The military regime led by President Ayub Khan, which came to power through a coup, was particularly alarming for her and many Pakistanis who had envisioned a democratic and just nation. In 1964, at a time when few dared to challenge the military's grip on power, Fatima Jinnah did the unthinkable. She decided to run for president against Ayub Khan, thereby symbolizing the opposition to military rule and the struggle for democracy. Her campaign was historic for several reasons. Not only was she one of the first women to run for such a high office in a Muslim-majority country, but her candidacy also represented the broader discontent among the populace. She was affectionately called the Maida-e-Millat, or Mother of the Nation, and her campaign brought hope to many who felt marginalized and silenced by the authoritarian regime. Fatima's election campaign was vigorous and marked by her calls for the restoration of democracy, social justice, and the rule of law. She traveled across the country, drawing large crowds and articulating a vision for Pakistan that resonated with the principles of its founding. Despite her efforts, the election was marred by widespread allegations of vote rigging and electoral fraud. Ayub Khan was declared the winner, but the election significantly damaged his legitimacy and strengthened the democratic movement in Pakistan. Though she did not win the presidency, Fatima Jinnah's political activism during her later years left an indelible mark on Pakistan's history. Her courage to stand against a military dictator, her commitment to democracy, and her unwavering dedication to the principles of her brother and the founding of Pakistan continued to inspire generations. She remained a symbol of hope and resilience until her death on July 9, 1967. Fatima Jinnah's later years were not just the twilight of a historical figure, but a beacon that continued to illuminate the path toward democracy and justice in Pakistan. Her legacy as a fearless leader and a staunch advocate for the people's rights has cemented her place as one of the most respected and influential figures in the nation's history. Fatima Jinnah's death on July 9, 1967, marked the end of an era for Pakistan, a nation to which she had devoted her life and efforts. Her passing was not just a personal loss to her family and close associates, but a national tragedy that was felt across the newly formed country. The news of her demise plunged the nation into mourning, as millions of Pakistanis grieved the loss of their beloved Mada-e-Millat, or Mother of the Nation. The outpouring of respect and sorrow at her funeral reflected the deep connection and reverence the public held for Fatima Jinnah. Her death, however, was surrounded by controversy and mystery. Questions and suspicions arose regarding the circumstances leading to her demise, fueling speculation and debate among the populace and historians alike. Despite the controversies, her funeral saw an unprecedented gathering as people from all walks of life came to pay their respects, underscoring her significance in the collective memory of the Pakistani people. Fatima Jinnah's legacy extends far beyond her death, as she left an indelible mark on the fabric of Pakistani society. She is remembered not just as the sister of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founding father of Pakistan, but as a formidable leader and advocate for women's rights in her own right. Her contributions to the Pakistan movement and her efforts to mobilize women are monumental. She challenged the traditional roles assigned to women in society, advocating for their education, political involvement, and societal participation, thereby laying the groundwork for future generations of Pakistani women leaders. Furthermore, her political activism, particularly her stand against military dictatorship and her campaign for democracy, resonates with many even today. Her courage in the face of adversity, her unwavering commitment to her principles, and her fight for democratic rights have inspired countless Pakistanis and continue to serve as a beacon for political activists and leaders. Fatima Jinnah's legacy is also preserved in the numerous institutions, schools, and public spaces named after her, serving as a reminder of her contributions to the nation. Annually, her contributions are remembered and celebrated, particularly on her birthday and death anniversary, reflecting the lasting respect and admiration for her role in Pakistan's history. In essence, Fatima Jinnah's legacy is one of courage, determination, and an unyielding dedication to the ideals of freedom and democracy. Despite the passage of time, her memory and contributions continue to inspire and influence the socio-political landscape of Pakistan, cementing her status as one of the most revered figures in the nation's history. Thank you for joining us in this journey through the life and legacy of Fatima Jinnah, a woman whose courage, dedication, and vision played a pivotal role in the history of Pakistan. Her story is not just a testament to her own strength, but a beacon of inspiration for generations to come. Fatima Jinnah's unwavering commitment to her nation and her people reminds us of the power of standing firm in one's beliefs and fighting for justice. As we conclude, let's remember the lessons from her life, the importance of resilience, the power of political participation, and the role each one of us can play in shaping a better future. If you were inspired by Fatima Jinnah's story, share this video to spread her remarkable legacy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more stories of incredible figures from history. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep inspiring. Thank you for watching.